Welcome one, welcome all to the Multicultural Misfits podcast. This is your host, Audio AB. Right next to me on the couch, I have my wonderful co-host and executive producer,
Jordan.
and across from him, I have my wonderful co-host.
Hello.
So, have you guys heard about the dude who made Rick and Morty, Justin Roiland?
Man.
We didn't talk about that?
No, we
we
have not
didn't.
talked about that. So this dude got fired for being a creepy boy.
Yeah.
Bro, well, not only did he get fired for being a creepy boy, didn't he get fired for also slapping his girl around, I think, at home?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I didn't know that part.
I think it was
domestic abuse
initially-
charges. Yeah, domestic abuse charges.
I think that's what started it off, and then something about a 15-year-old girl came out.
it started unraveling. He used to be texting like 17-year-old bitches, 16-year-old
and
bitches.
acknowledging it, right? Like they would tell him he's
man.
7. He can't play like I didn't know.
Yeah, he'd be like lol or whatever, and then just like keep talking to them. Or,
No big deal, lol.
Yeah, and he used to make
Bigger
people,
your boobs.
He used to make people really uncomfortable. I was reading like they released like a whole article into like the production of the show. Apparently, since like season 3, he hasn't even shown up. So they just write
Yeah.
everything, they send it to him, he records everything at home.
Wow.
And which happens a lot with big shows like creators dip, but like not like that, dude. Apparently they hadn't talked to him. Like some of these people that were writing for the show consistently hadn't talked to him in like years.
Yeah.
And like they said that they wouldn't know he was there unless his dogs were barking or he had like an RC car. I guess they would drive around the office, which is
Yeah.
kind of cool.
okay,
But
now, I'm about to say, now I'm on his side.
yeah,
Okay, no.
But
But
I mean, the guy
weird.
has a cool, I guess, like attitude. You know, like a cool creative mind, but a piece of shit heart.
Yeah, he thinks he's a fucking god. And
Thinks
he
he's
used
a
to,
fucking
He used to
god.
bring like porn stars to the studio and like
What?
friends. He brought Kanye to the studio one
Okay,
time.
that's kind of hard.
All right, that's yeah.
See,
That's
don't
really-
don't tell me that stuff because now I'm like, he's kind of cool.
See, that's fun for the employees. Yeah,
Yeah.
like this is like bringing like one of those like service dogs, and everyone pets them. You go down to the
Everyone,
lobby.
everyone gets to fuck the porn star.
Everyone gets to fuck you get to pet the porn star. You get to have it gets to unwind. It brings up morale.
Even if you're married.
No, but that's crazy, man. He didn't even fucking show up, and the show is on like season 7 now.
Yeah,
So
dude.
more than half of the show went on without his supervision
Yeah,
almost at all.
Apparently, he
Yeah.
hasn't talked to the co-creator Dan Harmon, the guy who made Community. Apparently, he hasn't talked to him in a long ass time either. Like, there's just
Damn.
Dan Harmon just like oversees like the story and the writing and shit, and like this guy
Damn.
just all he does is voice act. He doesn't do anything else. He has no input to anything.
And he has another show called Solar Opposites, and apparently, I think like pretty much right after the first season, he hasn't been working on that either.
Damn.
Same thing. He's been dipped. And then he had a game come out called High on Life, where apparently, I think aliens abduct. So basically, like aliens come to Earth and then abduct people, and they get high off of their bodies. So they're killing people in the game. And it's like a silly kind of game. Like it's not a hard type of game. It's like an arcade kind of game where
Your guns talk to you.
The guns talk,
Yeah.
and they have his voice, and they're making jokes, and everyone's being silly and shit.
Yeah.
And everyone thought it was gonna do very poorly because it looks ridiculous, but apparently it did pretty well.
Yeah.
So I bet he was feeling like the fucking man.
And the guy was probably raking in the dough, man.
Hell
they
yeah.
had a crazy deal. And look at all the like Rick and Morty shirts, costumes,
Dude.
fucking
And
Sauces.
dildos, fucking towels, everything.
Bro, that show kept Adult Swim alive
yeah,
100%.
for a minute.
yeah. I mean, Rick and Morty stuff, like it's insane, dude. You go to Hot Topic or a regular store, it's insane the amount of Rick and Morty shit
I
that
feel
they
like
have.
this could probably end the show. Like this
No, so apparently
Yeah,
they're gonna continue it. They released
Yeah.
a statement that they're gonna finish up. So they still have 40 episodes left in their 70 episode contract. 70 episodes, bro.
Yeah.
These
That's a
motherfuckers
lot.
signed a contract for 7 seasons.
And
That's
did this.
insane.
But
Yeah.
how do they continue without him? Are they gonna?
They're gonna recast?
Are,
Yeah, they're gonna recast.
How does that work?
That's a difficult one, dude, because he plays Rick and fucking
Yeah,
Morty.
he plays both of
and
them.
a few other people, like in the show.
So it's like, yeah, it's cute that you got new people to do the voice, but it's still his voice.
Also, like, I think he would improv a lot. So, like, it kind of takes away from the character of Rick and Morty because it was, I'm sure, some of it had to do with him and, like,
Yeah.
his style of how he said it and shit. I mean, people can mimic the Rick and Morty voice, like,
All they want.
all they want, bro, because you can get pretty close. It's not a hard voice to do, but it's, like, to say the right shit.
It's not even
the timing and stuff.
It's not even that like if they can do it right. It's like, bro, you're gonna sound like him.
Yeah.
And you're gonna remind me of this
Yes,
dude
man.
that was touching teenagers.
They have to change their voices or something.
They
Yeah.
gotta change. They gotta cut
I
the
think
show.
they high key. They just got to change the character completely. Like go to make the show about different characters, like in a different universe or some shit.
or make him Australian again.
Yeah, that was a fun little bit that they did. The
That was a funny
Bushwick
time.
Rick and Morty.
I saw that live
Yeah.
as it was happening.
Dude, that guy, that animator and the writer for that, it's like some other thing. It's like this Australian like little short. It's like 15 minutes long.
Yeah.
And it's a different animator who writes it. And it's Rick and Morty, but they're in an Australian setting. And they're saying
cool. I haven't
Australian
seen that.
stuff.
Morty!
It's pretty good. Morty! And it's pretty solid. And that guy has been like animating like 2 or 3 different shows that I've seen on Adult Swim.
Interesting.
Yeah,
So,
but-
oh no, go ahead, man.
No, but yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen, man. The show is kind of in a place where maybe they can pivot like in a big way. Like,
Yeah.
like what you said, change the Rick and Morty that you're following in the show.
Yeah, I
I mean,
mean,
there could be a way that they could pull that off where it just changes who you're watching.
Maybe they continue with the other staff. Like, you know what I mean? Like the people who play like Summer and then the mom and then Jerry and the dad, all that shit. You know what I mean? And then they like figure out ways to work them into different storylines, but they make it about other universes and like, you know what I mean? All that shit. Because it's like in a multiverse shit now. So it can be about like everything.
Yeah. Yeah. And before, it doesn't matter. But there was like the Rick and Morty you're following is the same Rick and Morty the whole time. But they set up a shit ton of different ones.
I think it changed, no?
What do you mean?
Well, never mind. We don't have to get too deep in that.
Yeah, who cares? Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah.
Fucking Rick and Morty. I like the show though, so
the show.
I won't say fuck Rick and Morty. I do like that. I don't care how overhyped it is. It's a good show.
It's a good show.
Cultural
It is a good
phenomenon,
show.
man.
Yeah. If you watch it, you can sit down, you can say all you want. It's a creative show. It's pretty good.
It's really clever, man.
It's very clever.
It's really clever.
Yeah.
Dude, so speaking of, you're talking about aliens coming to Earth, bro. Have you guys heard that there was this object in Alaska that was 40,000 feet in the air that got shot down by the U.S. government? And they're not saying what it is, but they said it's the size of a small car. It's like a grayish color.
Yeah.
And it has no propulsion system. And it's not a balloon.
I mean, we know they're real.
But
They told us they're real.
All right, but
What do we think about
what's going on here, guys? What's going on here? Because a few years ago, they started releasing, little hints like
No, they said they were real.
Donald Trump was like, "I'm going to tell everybody. I'm going to tell everybody about what's going on. They know, I know the truth." And he, I think like there was like a whole like deal where they passed a bill through Congress where they were going to release some files or whatever. Remember that? I think it was like in the beginning of 2021.
They released the files.
They did release the files, right? And then ever since then, more and more shit has been coming out. Why is it like happening now? Isn't this kind of strange how they're talking about it so much these days?
Let me tell you what I think. I think there may or might not be aliens, but I think this is completely unrelated to aliens. I think the U.S. government wants to start investing in more like high tech, like airspace craft and weapons and shit.
It's an excuse, yeah.
And this is their way to say like, hey, we don't know what's out there. We saw something. We have to develop our own shit to be able to like combat this kind of shit. Because they kept saying that this was a threat to civilian other civilian aircraft. So they're like trying to find a way to make an excuse to basically build more weapons and build more aircraft. That's at least what I think.
Yeah.
We got 3 scenarios here, right? They know it's an enemy and they don't want to tell us about it, that they have some cool ass shit. So they're like, let's fucking slide this under the rug and let's try to figure out how they're doing this. Let's tell everybody so that we can raise money.
Yeah.
They got aliens where they're like, let's just tell them. Who cares?
Yeah.
There's crazy things going on right now. Or there's nothing at all and it's just some regular shit and then they're still trying. At the end of the day, I think like what you're saying, they're trying to like have an excuse to build up like a robust fucking Air Force or Space Force or something. At the end of the day, we can fucking try to develop weapons and shit. We're not taking down no aliens if they come over here.
Yeah.
Oh man, if they come here, it's gonna be like that movie Arrival. People are not even gonna know how to like. They're not gonna know how to fathom it.
We're gonna shoot a laser at it. They're gonna absorb it and then shoot it back into space and be like, "Stop, stop! We have information to share.
Show us what you got.
Show me what you got."
So what do you think, Gio?
I think the fucking aliens are real, bro, and they just don't want to say it. Like they just don't know. They know if they say it, people are gonna like go crazy. So they're just like drip feeding us little shit.
They think people will freak out.
Yeah,
But it's not even drip feeding. They're giving us like good little sips of water.
I think that's all they can do.
They're releasing like fucking the audio tapes and those fucking military tapes. This shit is all over the internet and stuff.
Exactly.
I don't know, man.
I think they're doing it because it's so much information that they already have that this is like the bottom barrel of shit that they.
Well, give them the Alaska one.
Yeah, give them the Alaska one.
Give me the Alaska one. No one
Don't
noticed
tell
the one
them
in
about
Vegas.
what was over Antarctica.
There's a massive ship just like absorbing walruses, just picking up walruses. I mean, that'd be a good place to do some Earth research. Is north? No one's over there.
There's there's just a bunch of Eskimos, and they're not even really. There's only in some parts. You can't even live in some parts of Alaska.
I would imagine. Alaska.
Antarctica.
Yeah, but there's
Alaska
more
too.
people in Alaska, but still not so many over there either.
There's
Crazy
apparently
ass life they
gangs
live.
in Alaska.
What, biker gangs?
No, like just regular ass gangs. Like I saw a gang of black people over in Alaska.
Bro, stay inside.
They're
bro.
It's the funniest shit I've
They're
ever
probably
seen.
the only 5 black people in that entire
Bro,
state.
I swear to you, it was like hundreds.
What?
It was hundreds, and it was like dudes. Like
It's probably like some white
in
trash
Alaska?
folks.
No,
Some
it
white
was
trash
like,
biker gangs.
It
dude.
was like hood dudes in Alaska. I swear.
You know
to
what?
God.
I think I saw that.
they were
Wasn't
there.
someone saying because like some young people are moving over there because they're offering like incentives or something?
Yeah.
Like
They have
cheap
the
land
oil,
and
and
cheap.
they have the oil rig job, so they pay them like hella cash.
Not even that, bro. They pay you to live in Alaska.
Yeah,
Hey,
they
if
pay
I
you
was
to live
a
there.
real blue collar motherfucker, I'd go try that out for a year. I'm not
Nah,
gonna
bro.
lie to you. Like that not lobster fishing, but one of those like crazy jobs.
I mean,
where
all
they
the jobs
send
are
you out
dangerous.
somewhere.
All the jobs are dangerous, though.
Yeah.
I mean, working on an oil rig is extremely dangerous. A lot of those guys are missing fingers, arms.
Just be careful.
But they do have.
Be careful.
They
Follow
do
your
have
training,
normal
bro.
jobs.
You gotta follow your training. You lost that finger because you fucking giant machine smashing in front of you. You put your hand too close, dude.
No, they have normal jobs out there, and I saw somebody driving a Dodge Charger, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on in
You
Alaska?"
don't need that in Alaska. Yeah, I would
It was
imagine
funny
that
as hell.
thing's gonna slide off the
A
road.
Dodge Charger. I imagine everybody over there having trucks.
Bro, you'd be surprised. There's mad Sonatas and Camrys.
Wow, I'm so surprised, man.
You'd be surprised. Bro.
I don't know, bro. I couldn't imagine living in a situation like that. Living in fucking snow like that all the time, like it's daylight all the time and that type of shit, right? Is it the opposite? Is it dark all the time?
It's
over there?
dark all the time. Well, no, they have their times where it's dark, but they have
Like long days or something. They have one of those
It's
long
like a
days
brief-
or long
it's-
nights.
It's a brief period where it's light for like a long period
Yeah.
of time. It's a brief period. But majority, I think Gio's right. It's mostly dark, and they have to buy like UV lights in their house. That way they get like, they call them like happy lights. That way they don't
Yeah.
get super fucking depressed. They don't get the seasonal.
Fucking kill yourself.
that's what I was trying to
Yeah.
think about.
That's what I'm talking about. How can you have the thought to be like, man, those guys been talking shit, bro. Fuck that shit, man. Everyone get in the car. We're going over there. How can you have that thought, bro?
We can't even see them, and it's 1 p.m.
It's minus 23 outside. Are you sure?
Trying to go to a drive-by in the fucking ice cold weather,
Bro, everyone's home all the time, I would imagine.
Go shoot up his igloo.
Go shoot up this fucking igloo, bro.
Bro, I imagine polar bears just walking around all the time.
Bro, they say they interact with polar bears and just like wild animals all the time.
Crazy, bro.
Imagine-
Polar bears? The
Wow.
fucking polar bears or bears?
Bears
Polar
in general.
bears.
Yo, if a polar bear
Bears in
walks
general,
up on
but
me,
a lot of
Polar
polar
bears are there.
A lot of polar bears.
I mean, they're all pretty big. And then I would imagine the brown bears they have over there are giant.
Yes,
in Alaska, yeah, they got
bro.
big boys
They
over
got
there too.
big ass
polar bears are even bigger though,
Bro.
and they're more aggressive from what I've heard.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
In the video I saw, a moose was just walking around in the background. It was just a
insane.
moose.
I've heard those are enormous. I saw one that was to scale at I was at Dick's Sporting Goods, and they have like, I don't know why
What
they
an
had
insane
a
player.
2-scale moose, but they had a 2-scale moose.
I love it though. I like that they have that.
Motherfucker was huge, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That place
Motherfuckers
makes no sense.
They're insane, bro. They fucking run through water like it's no big deal, like it's not even there. They run through snow and shit. It's crazy. They're
Oh
huge.
my
Man, I saw a video of a grizzly bear chasing one time.
A moose?
A moose?
Yeah.
Bro, that's how big bears are. That the moose is scared. It's like, oh. No, it's who wins though? Who wins, the moose
The
or
moose gets away.
moose gets away?
Moose is faster. I
I
believe.
actually don't think a bear could take a moose down by itself.
100% a bear could.
It could?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it caught it, hell yeah.
Bro.
It's just a matter of catching it, because I
Yeah.
believe the moose is faster.
Their
All
food,
a moose has is their fucking little what's that shit called?
but their
antlers,
legs. Don't they
antlers, I guess.
give them a good kick? Give them a good strong kick.
I
If
mean,
they-
they're
if-
not really built like horses, though, man. They're,
Yeah,
if a
them legs are
bear-
skinny.
If
They're
a
made
bear
for
catches
speed.
you from the side, you're donezo.
Yeah, from behind. Yeah, that's true,
You're
man. Yeah.
done.
I mean, you got to think about the teeth and the paws. I mean, that's two crazy weapons,
What
right
a
there.
rough life, bro. They're on all fours. You got 4 legs, no arms, bro. So you got
4 legs, no arms.
4 legs, no arms, bro. You have too many arms, bro. And this
many
bear
arms.
has all kinds of lateral movement, all kinds of shit. He could easily just outmaneuver you. All you got is brute strength and like some speed.
You can't
Take
even
off.
you can't even stand upright.
Yeah, can't even stand upright, dude. Yeah,
How you gonna defend yourself?
chomps one of your legs. What are you gonna do now, bro? That big ass body. You can't hold it up with 3 legs. That's insane, bro. The animal life is cruel. It's crazy.
Oh, speaking of big bodies, this is a great segue. I watched the Grammys on Sunday. I think it was Sunday, or it was like the middle of the week or some shit. And there's a segment where the host is introducing Adele to The Rock, and like, because he's like, yeah, y'all want to be like best friends or whatever. So The Rock walks over with this beautiful like suit jacket on. His chest is all out, muscles all shiny and shit. Beautiful, beautiful shiny head. And Adele is freshly engaged to somebody, right? And I was thinking, bro, what if like The Rock is walking up to my girl and being all nice? I would not know what to do. I would
Damn.
freeze.
If the Rock is walking up to my girl,
Yes. And
I'd
being
gotta-
all chummy with her.
I'd have to have faith that she's not gonna have any reaction.
Yeah, bro. You're not winning that fight at all.
At all.
At all.
What
man.
can I
Mr.
say?
Rock,
He
can I
has-
talk to you?
He has me on everything. He has me on height. He has me on muscles. He has me on money.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy has me on everything.
He
The
got
guy's
me on
winning.
everything.
I don't know, man.
But
I
you
don't
know what? You know, all 3 of us got him on
What?
hair.
That is true.
He can't get that shit back.
That's true.
He can't get that shit back.
Yeah, go ahead. Try to do the Steve Carell. You're completely bald, bro. There's no way.
Yeah.
You know what I can do that he can't? I can touch my fucking toes.
Yeah, you can, dude. You could probably lock your fingers behind your back. I don't think The Rock can
Hell
do that
yeah.
shit.
Can't do that
And
shit.
I don't give a fuck what any bald motherfucker says. Oh, just shave your head. Who cares? I know deep down they fucking care that they don't have hair.
Yeah.
I know for a fact they care.
Bro, imagine. And he's just like, I don't care, bro. You're a loser. I'm rich. You're a loser. Yeah, but you have no hair. Just keep telling him over and over.
You have no hair, dude.
Yeah, but look at this.
I'm poor.
Trying to do this.
I'm poor. I'm going to work for the rest of my life like a slave, but I'll have hair.
That is very true, though. The Rock has got it all, man. The guy's been highest paid
hair.
actor for like 4 years, 3 years back to back or something. But he has no hair.
Look, God
We
didn't
got
make
the edge
anyone
on him.
perfect.
Yeah.
God said we got to take one thing away from you.
It's his hair. Take his hair.
Right? If he had the hair, the guy would be unstoppable.
Yeah, or if and he's got a good shaped head, so he's saving himself. He had like a peanut head or something like that.
And he's Samoan, so you know you would have great hair.
Yeah,
Oh,
oh,
absolutely.
dude, yeah. I bet,
Beautiful wavy hair.
The Rock, I bet, had some killer hair back in his day. No, actually, no, it wasn't that amazing. But I'm pretty sure if he grew it out, because y'all remember what The Rock looked like when he had hair? Yeah, it was.
I know what area you're talking about.
It was kind of like a flat top, sort of. It was like a comb over flat top.
Yeah.
But if he grew it out, bro, you have the Troy Polamalu.
Troy Polamalu, that's what the guy's
dude.
name is?
Yeah, remember that dude who used to do
Yeah,
the
the
Head and
football
Shoulders
That sounds like a
commercials?
made-up guy. Troy Polamalu?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Troy Polamalu? Like that's
sounds-
a guy from a book, bro.
That
That's a
sounds
guy from a
like-
Harry Potter
That
book.
sounds like, you see that movie with the fucking little Hawaiian bitch or Samoan bitch? Moana,
Moana, dude,
That's like
yeah.
the guy in that, that's who I think of when you say Troy Polamalu.
That's King Troy Polamalu. The Rock is in that, isn't he?
And he has hair.
Yeah, and he has
plays-
hair.
he
has Troy
plays-
Polamalu hair. Yeah.
He plays the god and then he fucks her in the movie.
You're joking. Oh, shit.
I was like, wait a damn minute. That's a
kidding.
banger of a movie, though. Y'all seen that
I was
movie?
like, I didn't hear that part.
It's a visually pleasing movie, dude.
It's a great movie.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
Hermit
God.
Crab song, dude. They got some good songs in that. Them Shiny.
I've never seen that movie.
It's pretty good, man. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. Those type of movies, they're always like, even if they're not great, they're just nice to watch because the colors are just so beautiful, bro. You have to appreciate
Absolutely.
the fact that it's so nice.
It is a bright movie.
Yeah.
I saw one recently that was it was a classic. It was from the year 2000. I guess it was made like 99 because they have a bunch of references to the 90s in the movies. But it was called An Extremely Goofy Movie.
Fucking
Bro.
That movie
amazing.
is fire, bro. And let me tell you guys, all the female characters in this movie
Fine.
are
Smoke
so
shows,
fucking hot, dude.
Yeah.
I
Great-looking
literally got
dogs.
goosebumps when you said the name of the movie. I
got
love that
goosebumps,
movie so much,
bro. The girls in that movie, you're gonna leave the movie with a fucking heart on. There's so
Oh my
many
God.
fine,
Most attractive
fucking-
animated dogs I've seen.
Wait,
Absolutely.
have y'all finished Atlanta?
Yeah, I finished.
I
Atlanta.
haven't seen the last 2 episodes. I'm too
The
scared to do
Goofy
it.
movie is the blackest movie in the world.
Bro, that episode was ridiculous.
It's amazing.
I got like 10 minutes in. I had to stop it because I was doing something, but I got 10 minutes in and I was like, where is this? How's this gonna end? How are they gonna wrap this up?
I was so wrapped up in thinking it was real, and then at the end, I was like, I don't want to Google it because I know it's probably not going to be real, but I'm
Yeah.
going to convince myself that it's real and then just watch
Bro.
the whole thing.
I'd like to just believe it's real.
That episode is amazing. I fucking love that movie so much. Whenever I get bored, I'll put that movie on.
The movie's got heart, bro.
It has everything, bro. It has
All
so,
right,
many,
so-
so much cool shit.
We got the Goofy movie. That's where he's still living with his son, right? His son's at his house, and then a very Goofy movie is where the son goes to college.
Yes, his son goes to college and his son wants to compete in the X Games, and then Goofy like loses on some real world shit. Goofy fucks up at he works at a factory, like at a plant, like at a blue collar job.
Yeah.
Damn, not my dog, bro.
for real,
Living paycheck to paycheck.
That's what I said when I was watching the movie. I was telling my girlfriend, I was like, "Damn, they got my dude working at the fucking factory."
Bro, he had a locker and everything.
They got a light above the table, like swinging, and he's just like stressed about bills, just with his hand on his forehead, looking at the paper.
All the bills say fucking past due.
His son's like, "What's going on, Dad?" He's like, "Oh, nothing, son."
It's just too realistic. Anyways, dude's work at the factory. He's sad his son left to college. He makes
my
a mistake at
God.
work. Fucking factory. He explodes the factory. He gets fired.
I mean, rightfully so.
Not explodes the whole factory. He explodes one part of the factory. Gets fired. Loses his job. Goes to unemployment in the movie. He goes to the unemployment office.
That's rough.
The lady tells him, "You have no skills. You have no degree. You can't get a job because you have no skills or degree." And she says, "You need to go back to college if you want a degree."
It's a fucked up movie.
I know, right?
It's a hilarious movie.
He
This is
says-
Pursuit of Happiness.
He says, "I only."
I've never thought of it like that.
He only needed one more year for his degree. So he's like, I'll go back to college. So he goes to the college that his son's in. He pulls up inside the fucking classroom. He's wearing like a 70s outfit because the last time he was in college was in the 70s. He has a fucking afro and shit. And he's fucking like, "What's up, Maxie? I'm fucking here, man. I'm fucking here to, get down and shit."
Let's get down, bro.
And
What do you
son,
think?
His son is so fucking embarrassed. I can't fucking do this. And then his son keeps trying to ditch him. They end up at the library. Goofy starts talking to the librarian. Bitch is fucking fine.
Bro.
What is she? What kind of animal? A dog?
She's also, I think they're all dogs.
Yeah,
I think
they
she has
are
like
all dogs.
I forgot her name, but Miss Marple. She
Yeah.
got fucking orange hair. Bitch is so bad. Goofy asked her on a date. They go dancing and shit.
I think I know the one. She has poofy hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the library. Goofy pulls her in the movie.
Yes, bro.
Yeah,
I forgot.
man.
You know what? I need to watch this damn movie.
He's
Isn't
back.
she young? Isn't she young looking?
No, she's like Goofy's age.
Oh, okay.
But there's another
They're
fine one
the
too.
two movies are very hard to like separate.
Yeah, I'm
They're
thinking
very
because there's like
hard.
3, right? There's like Goofy movie, very, and extremely Goofy movie.
No, I think it's just 2. I think
It's
it's
just
just a
2.
Goofy movie and then an extremely Goofy movie.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
The first one is just homeboys in school and like they're trying to go to a concert
It's like a
and shit
fishing
like that.
trip or something.
Yeah, it's a fishing
right?
trip.
Yeah, something like that. And then he's trying to ditch his dad to go to a rock
The
concert or some
second
shit.
one is when they start doing the skate, the X Games, and
That's
all of that
fire.
shit.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
the
And
one
he's got
that's a
that bully, right?
banger.
Who's really good at it.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Fuck you, dude! I'm gonna fucking end you."
Fucking Brad Uppercrust or some shit. That was his name.
Brad Upper.
Brad Uppercrust the third. That was his name.
It was like a big, like Rottweiler looking dog,
No,
right?
that was his homeboy. The Rottweiler was the
Oh,
homeboy, but Brad
that's-
Uppercrust the third was like a stuffy fucking. I'm Brad Uppercrust the third. He ran like he was the head of the frat.
Bro. They had frats.
That is too adult of a movie, man. That's too. All of
It
this
really
is too
was.
real.
Everything I was watching in the movie, I was like, man, this is not like the kids are not gonna understand any of this. It was lots of '90s references. It was references to like a lot of like philosophy references with like. There's one character that she's in the coffee shop and she does like slam poetry with the music, like the fucking
Too cool.
the snapping and shit. She's fine as hell.
Fine
but
as
like.
hell.
She has like a lot of references to philosophy, and the characters are just like so. Some of them are so deep, and the shit they say is like, bro, there's no way a kid would understand any of this.
Yeah, man, and that's like a deep story, you know. Like he's struggling with he has like a shitty job, he loses it, struggling with bills and shit, and then fucking and not struggling with bills, goes to college. Well, kind of struggling with bills. Yeah, he needs a job.
Yeah.
Goes to college. His son is embarrassed of him. They make up at the end. It's wholesome.
It's wholesome as
It's a beautiful
hell.
thing.
Because I would be embarrassed if my dad showed up to my college.
He's
You
like,
know
"Hey,
what
son,
I mean?
Yeah.
I'm coming into fucking. I'm gonna learn with you.
What's good? You want to skateboard? You remember Heelys? What's good?
You want to skateboard?
You want to fucking skateboard? I got a pair of Heelys right here, dude.
You'd be so embarrassed. You'd be like, Dad, stop.
Yeah, I'd be
Get away from
incredibly-
me.
I'd be incredibly embarrassed. They don't make them like
Man.
they used to, man.
That
like,
movie's
No.
amazing.
I
They
haven't
don't.
I haven't got my attention caught with like a kids movie in a while, dude. In a while, probably since like Incredibles 2 or something.
I like that movie Soul. with
Soul's
Jamie
pretty
I
good.
mean, they're
Foxx.
good
That was
movies,
really
but
good.
like I don't love them. Like
Coco got
Luca,
me.
all those. You loved it. It was great.
Man,
Coco
Lu-
was a
Luke-
banger.
Let me talk about Luca. Luca's about 2 fucking little gay boys. So Luca's
Bro,
about
I was reading that apparently they were thinking about going that route, so the movie very much seems like these 2 boys are gay because they didn't change the movie a lot. So they kind of had it in the middle where it's like, all right, they could not be gay, they could be gay.
Oh.
Let's see what the studio
And
and the public will let it get.
It's
get away
heavily
with.
implied.
It's heavily
I feel.
implied. It's 2 young boys and they're hinging out a lot.
They're hanging out a little bit too much.
They're
for
hanging out a
comfort.
lot, watching a lot of sunsets and stuff like that. Running away from home together. Just a couple of twinks, dude.
A couple of little twinks running around together,
A couple of mermaid Italian twinks, dude.
riding on little fucking mopeds and shit.
Yeah, dude. It's a fun movie though, but it's funny. But it's like these are clearly gay
I
characters.
stopped watching it midway through. It got too gay for me.
Got too gay. The scene where they're in that tower, we're in that lighthouse, and they're
about to kiss.
about to kiss, bro.
It's like the lighthouse.
I bet you anything, bro, in the gay version of that movie, in Luca, open parentheses, gay, close parentheses.
Bro, you know Disney had an openly gay character in that movie. It was called, I think it's Open World or Open...
Strange World.
Strange World.
That movie did so bad, and I feel so bad because it looked cool.
And the character was played by Jabuki, and I love Jabuki.
Who's Jabuki?
Jabuki White. He was in The Daily Show, but the newer one, like the
Oh,
one
I
with Trevor Noah.
I haven't
I
seen
don't
the
watch
newer
none
one.
of them.
But
I'm
he's
not
great.
gonna lie.
He's great. He's funny as hell.
Yeah,
He's one of the correspondents.
Yeah.
The correspondents are always good.
He was the gay character in the movie, though.
I never got into enough of those Tonight shows, but he was a good character in it. Did you
I
see
never
it?
watched it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't watch it.
It was
Yeah,
too gay
man.
for Geo too.
It was too gay for Gio. Yeah,
Strange World's a little too strange for me.
It's a little too wild.
too
Apparently,
strange.
they wouldn't stop talking about gay stuff and climate change. It was like a
Oh, that's a bad mix right there, dude.
gay stuff and climate
One,
change.
one I can handle.
You're
Two,
pissing off a lot of folks,
yeah,
I think.
man. Two, I can't handle both.
There was somebody else big in that movie, like famous. I think it was like Chris Pratt or something.
Probably. Chris
I
Pratt, they
wouldn't
throw him in
doubt it.
everything, dude.
But actually, no, I don't think Chris Pratt is with the gay shit, bro. To be completely
Oh, no,
yeah, I
he's
forgot.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
yeah.
wearing a T-shirt with I think of the church he used to go to.
Yeah.
He
They don't
goes
like
to-
that gay shit, dude.
he
Yeah,
goes
he's
to a
not
crazy
with the
one.
gay shit.
Listen,
Chris
I mean,
Pratt does not
throw in
fucking
all
that.
the gay shit you want. Throw in all the woke shit you want. But don't make it about it. That's when, like, it takes away from the story and it
Exactly.
becomes, like, too repetitive and preachy.
It was
Like-
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Take Gyllenhaal. I don't care if there's a gay characters. Don't beat me over the head with woke shit. You know what I mean?
I wonder
what I
if it's
want in a movie.
positive for like kids to be seeing that. Like, I'm not saying it's gonna be negative. Like, it's gonna give them a bad. I'm saying like, is it even gonna have an effect on them? Like,
I don't give a fuck. Y'all get to show me all the straight shit in the world. Show me the gay shit.
No, I want to see the gay shit, but I wonder if like it will make kids more accepting of gay people if they put it in like shows where it's like, I really like this character when I was younger. Like, gay people are all right with me.
Listen, I don't.
Where
care
it's like it's helping society like move forward and being more accepting. Is it, or like is it just preaching to nobody for no reason?
As
you
long
know,
as it doesn't feel forced. When it feels forced, that's why I'm like, like it's not. To me, it's doing a disservice if it's forced.
Yeah, because when it's forced, to me it's like if you like gay shit, right? I'm just kidding, but
You're getting real logical about this.
If you like gay shit, right? If one likes gay things, right? No, but like if you're okay with gay people and you don't mind any of that stuff, and you're one of the people who's just like, I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gay, I am gay, whatever. You're an accepting person. I don't need this movie to tell me. And if I don't like gay stuff, then I'm like, I don't need this movie to tell me either. Like, I'm already on my side. Like, this isn't gonna change anything. You know what I mean?
I
so
want
who
them
is
to
this
do
for?
it. I would like them to do it and not be like, this is okay. I just want them to be gay.
Yeah.
Just let them be gay and
Bro,
just like chill.
And that's what I always say, like with black characters or like any minority character in a show where it's just a bunch of white people and the one character.
Oh, and they start doing that weird.
I'm like,
I don't
bro.
like that.
And you have like
shit.
the token character,
Or if
like,
it's a
oh
show
my
where
God.
it's all black people or all a certain type of race or something like that, and they make it all about that. And I'm like, dude, just make it a good movie and throw in just a character.
They gotta
just
have
a
the
good
episode.
actor.
It's that one episode where they go on a black march and it's like, bitch, I don't care.
Yeah,
Ain't you in
man.
college? Ho, go to class.
I don't
Oh
like
my
that, dude.
God,
So many
man.
movies like wasted with that type of shit.
Yeah.
The woke shit is just bleeding through from the fucking people in Hollywood, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all about the woke stuff. It's just
It depends. I'm on a certain level. I'm just like, stop. I don't want to hear it.
yeah,
It
man.
depends on like how they do it, and you can
Yes.
tell when they clearly are doing it and there's no effort in it.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
100%,
Yeah, that's when that's
Like
like
Grownish. Grownish is the worst piece of content I watch every week.
you watch it every week.
I watch it every week.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Every time those ads come on, I get so mad at the colors of the shirt they're wearing. Bro, that one character, you know the guy I'm talking about, right? He won't stop wearing crazy colors. Yo, he looks insane.
It's too fucking colorful for almost.
Yeah, it looks like Super Duper Kyle or something. Looks like I don't even know who.
You're talking about the main character. I know you're talking.
Yeah, I always see him, and I'm like, I mean, I'll tell you what though, that show looks like everybody smells good, man. It looks like
Yeah.
everybody is clean as fuck, sharp as fuck. Everyone is attractive.
Everyone's attractive.
Everyone is attractive.
It's
thing
on
is-
ABC.
It is on. I believe it's on ABC Family or Freeform. I think is what it's called.
Was that a spinoff of Blackish?
Yeah, it is a spinoff.
So that's his daughter, right? It's about his son.
It started
or
with
daughter?
his daughter, and then she graduated, and now it's the son. But the show is too clean. Everyone got too much money. No one's eating ramen noodles.
That's
Yeah, bro.
ABC shows are like that. They're very clean and polished. Like,
They're
Too
not
cookie
real.
cutter for me, man. I need him to struggle, dude. I need
I
him to
was
get
in
beat up by a
college.
bully and like cry about it, and then he makes up for it at the end and beats him up.
Exactly,
You
bro.
know?
I was in college, bro. They got too much fucking time on their hands in this show.
Yeah.
No one's going to work. No one's crying.
It's that Zoe 101 type of shit where you're like, bro, how much money these people have?
Exactly.
They're buying scooters every other episode and
man.
buying all kinds of crazy drones. I'm
Buying
like,
scooter.
yeah, bro. And they're like wearing the coolest shit, eating the coolest stuff, and there's never anything bad going on.
Why
They're
is-
just like enjoying life.
Why is no one ever studying?
Exactly.
Why is no one ever studying?
Does
bro?
he not have a test? Does he not have any exams?
Does no one have midterms? Do they not remember the anxiety you'd get from midterms? Oh
Bro.
my god! Bro.
Everyone's always sitting around laughing. I was like, bro, when I was in college, we laughed for 5 minutes and then studied.
Yeah, college is fun for the first 2 years, and the second 2 years, you're like, all right, bro, this is getting too real. Take it easy. What do you mean they're monitoring the exams?
I gotta buy my own Scantrons now.
This is crazy talk.
I'll say that I've gotten probably say I didn't used to get too bad like test anxiety, but like I would get. I don't think anything I've experienced after that has been parallel. Like work shit hasn't really been as stressful as like college shit was.
For sure. Yeah, because it honestly, like the idea of a test, like I'm not saying like tests are bad, like people are bad at test taking, which I guess could be true. Like the pressure hits you, but at the end of the day, you know the shit.
Yeah.
You can kind of do it. Like
Yes.
you might miss a question or two, but you're not going to flunk because you're
Yeah.
scared, because you feel the pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you little pussy.
But it is a strange kind of system. Like, everyone get in here, we're going to watch you do the test, and you got an hour, and you do it now. And it's like, it's kind of wild, isn't it? Like,
Yeah,
that's
man.
not a very, I don't know, like, good way to go about dialing, like gauging someone's like education.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And like,
But you do got to test them one way or another.
Exactly.
yeah, it has to be some kind of way to figure out if they know the content. I mean, but
Yeah.
how, right?
But it's like tests are always so fucked up because it's like those two right answers and one of them is more right than the other. Or like,
Exactly.
or like the
that's the
fucking,
worst,
it's
bro.
the same answer, it's the same two answers and one of them's negative, one of them's positive for both choices. And it's like, why are you doing this to
Or
me,
it's
bro?
like, which of the following is not a blank, 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 blank.
Yeah.
And then it's like 4 answers, and then like one of them is the only one that's not, but it's like, I'm not sure because they all kind of sound the same.
And word problems are the worst, bro.
Oh my god.
You give me 5 sentences to read and 3 of them are almost the same? Why would you do this?
And open-ended questions, forget
Fuck y'all.
about it,
Bro.
dude.
I used to work with a girl who was studying to be a nurse, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's a nurse now. Shout out. I'm not going to say her name. But I saw what she was studying, like the material that she was studying for. I think there's like 2 like last exams after you're done with all your classes that you have to take.
Yeah.
I don't remember what they're called. And she was studying for them. They're almost all like word questions. And they're
Yeah.
all situational. So it's like decision making. And like so there's a ton of those questions where they're almost all the same. It was ridiculous, bro.
But it should
I was
be
like, this looks
ridiculous.
like hell, man.
It should be hell for her because she's trying to be a nurse.
Yeah, you're literally taking care of dying people.
Yeah, so I would want
course.
my nurse to be going through hell right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I do want my nurse to be going through hell, yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't need no fucking cheated on Zoom nurse, bro.
Cheated on Zoom nurse.
And
She finished her nursing degree over Zoom.
Bro, it makes you wonder, because like, people are always joking, like, you better watch out with who you hire as your lawyer because they're cheating on Chegg right now.
Bro.
But like,
That
low-key,
shit is real.
It's kind of true because when I was in school, listen, I didn't cheat my way through. Like, once you get deeper in college, there's kind of no way to cheat. Like, you have to
Yeah.
kind of, because the problems change. It's not the exact same. But you can kind of use that shit.
Yeah.
So, and I'm just doing some other stuff. I'm not doing anything pertaining to people's lives.
And
like,
if you're on ChatGPT, and they will type
Oh,
out
man.
the whole
bro,
shit for you.
you can cheat even like younger, you know?
Dude, that's a good segue. So speaking of ChatGPT, Google, all right, so let me back ChatGPT. So Microsoft announced that they're going to integrate it into Bing. They made a huge investment into ChatGPT, and they're going to integrate
Bing, dude.
I know, fuck Bing is gay as hell.
God
but they're
damn
gonna,
it.
they're
I
gonna.
love how we all just hate Bing for no reason. They're just trying.
The interface is not nice looking.
It's just so fucking ugly. But if
don't
they
like
get
it. Let
me go to
ChatGPT
Bing
into
right
it, that could entice me. Anyways, so Google's like, we're gonna have our own shit. It's gonna be called Bard, right? BARD. I don't remember what it stands for. But so what they did is they have they have a demo video. They had a press conference. And in the demo video, it's playing, right? Everybody can see it. All the reporters and shit can see it. People that are like writing about it as it's happening. And they ask it a question about something about like the solar system, right? And then it messes up the answer. It gives them something like an answer that was old, like it didn't give them the most up-to-date answer. And the answer's wrong too. Bro, the day after that, shares of Google dropped, I think like almost 8 to 10%, and they lost $100 billion in value.
Oh my god.
For one fuck up?
Yeah, for one your fucking AI cannot do that. That's like
I guess, yeah.
a huge mistake.
And I get, like, you can't present it if it's going to do something like that. You better fucking vet that thing real hard.
And yeah, dude, and you would think like Google, right? They're the #1 search engine in the world. They should have the most information in the world. They should be able to develop the most sophisticated model of this, and it's fucking shit from the get-go.
It's too competitive of a world, man. Everyone's just trying to, like, just get it out now.
Yeah.
Like, we got to fucking wrap this up and fucking show the people
They should
what's
have
going on.
known when they called it Bard that it was the wrong way to go.
Yeah, I mean, that just sounds
Oh,
like,
man.
I don't even know what, bro. Like,
That sounds like you were drugged.
sounds like you were drugged. Sounds like someone's, like, fucking uncle just passed out off whiskey, dude. Lives in Tennessee. Bard. That's Uncle Bard, dude.
fucking Bard.
Bard.
Damn, dude, that's insane. Well, I mean, I'm excited to see what happens with all these chat GDPs and all this stuff. I mean, I'm no fucking savant of AI stuff, so I
Yeah.
don't care. Let it fuck up. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen later.
No, that shit works beautifully.
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
Beautiful.
it's pretty cool, man.
You can automate it to do a lot of shit. You can automate it to write emails for you. Like you can have it write cover letters for you. Like let's say if you're looking for a job, you can just put in like I guess the title of the job you're looking for and your skills and the name of the company, and it'll write a whole cover letter for you. You can copy and paste, edit it a little bit, boom, that's a cover letter.
It's amazing, man. It's fucking amazing. Now, how are people
Resumes.
not supposed to cheat with that stuff?
I know, man. If I was in school, oh my god, I'd be using it for all of my essays and shit, or just the outline of the essay, and then I'd change the structure of the essay myself. And
Bro,
move it
we're
around
going
and
to be
shit.
pretty stupid in like 10 years.
Yeah.
stupid,
Well,
or
not stupid.
or smarter.
I'm going to say...
Hopefully not us, but our kids will.
Okay, not stupid is harsh.
But
They're
I know,
gonna
I know, I know
how
what
to
you're
use
saying.
it.
I know what you're saying, though. We won't know
Yeah.
how to use certain things. Like the same way, like we
Yeah.
don't. None of us in this room know how to like start a fire or like.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
or like
yeah.
how to hunt,
Yeah.
shit like that. We
It's
just-
going to be that, but more and more.
Yes, and it's
Yeah.
gonna keep going to the point where like we don't know how to we don't know how to do some or use some basic pieces of technology.
Yeah, like the washer robot broke down. Like, how the fuck does this thing do this?
Bro, I'm looking at a switch right now. In 50 years, there might not even be a switch.
Like a light
Like a
switch?
light switch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just come in and you just press something on your wrist or some shit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Or you might say lights on.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
That's
you
true.
just say lights on.
There
yeah.
might be homes that have no light switches. It might just be all automated.
Sometimes though, I like the switch, man. I don't want to be able to come in and just have this thing. I don't know, man. It's weird. Maybe I should. Like, there's times where I'm laying down in bed and I'm like, man, maybe I should connect like an Alexa. So that I could just like, Alexa, lights on, something like that. But then I'm also like, I just get up and put the switch. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't mind
I
doing
kind of
that
like
sometimes.
it. I like being able to flip it on and off.
I don't know. I like the automation.
It's cool. It is cool.
Because I have my whole home is pretty much automated for the most part. So like I have like the TV, the washer and dryer, and all that shit. I never use the washer and dryer shit, but the TV I use all the time. I always
Just shout things at it.
I'd be like, Alexa, turn the. I don't want to say it because she'll do it right now, but
Yeah.
I typically tell her to turn the TV on. And I don't have to touch the remote at all, right? Or like with the lights, I can turn all that on from my phone. I have it hooked up to like an app that I got with my home. And like I can set the alarm, I can fucking open the garage, I can lock the front door.
She heard you earlier, bro.
That bitch is talking.
Yeah,
Alexa's
she was
talking
she,
right
she
now,
was
guys.
listening for a full 10 seconds. Like, is he talking to me? What? Did you say something? Is he? No, I heard my name. Yeah, I mean, it is cool. I'll admit, like stuff like alarms, I get that stuff.
Oh look, she turned the TV
turned the
on.
TV
That's
on.
hilarious.
Bro, she could not help herself. Like you tried to say it
She
so
knows.
quietly.
She knows what Daddy likes.
All right. Are we gonna have this problem more and more when it gets more and more advanced? Like, how are you gonna
Oh
be able
my
to?
God.
How are you gonna be able to like give it like a safe word to not like what
I
is the
know.
word that no one is gonna say ever?
What if you have a bunch of people in your house and everybody's talking about like I don't know, turning the TV on, and then
Yeah.
like the TV just keeps turning on.
Bro,
And on.
God forbid your name is Alexa in this day and age. God forbid your
Oh
name is
my
Alexa.
Oh my god, man! I used to have the Xbox used to have this thing called the Kinect, and it was
Yeah.
like a little sensor. Like
Should I
that
turn
had
it off?
The camera, yeah, turn the TV off. The Xbox had the Kinect, and it was a little sensor that was like an external camera. It was almost like a little webcam, and it came
Crazy
with the Xbox.
times.
Crazy times, and it would read your movement as well as like you could talk to it and tell it like turn Xbox on or Xbox turn on. It would turn on, and like I used to have like friends over, and one of my fucking friends was so annoying. Every time we'd be playing, he'd just be like Xbox turn off. And just turn the
Bro.
Xbox off in the middle of a game.
Sour ass. I don't know who that is, but you're a piece of shit.
I know, man. That's some real.
hilarious.
Are we still
fucking-
friends with him?
Yeah, some real scumbag shit.
Some real scumbag shit. I hate that type of shit, man.
I know, dude. And then I turn it back on and like be in the middle of a game, and Xbox turn off.
That's a joke that you do once and you save it. You save
Yeah.
it for a really good time when it's not going to piss everybody off, but it's going to be top comedic value.
Yeah.
You don't just throw that one around. That's just annoying.
Oh man, extremely.
And
Bro.
that's one of the faults of robots. They don't understand the jokes.
I saw this on
They're just
TikTok
like,
the other
sure
day.
thing.
Do y'all remember when like there was a specific text you could send that would fuck up someone's phone?
That was the most
Yeah.
annoying.
Or
Someone-
you could
Oh
like
my
set a
God.
robot to just text someone over and over and over again,
Yes.
like 6,000 messages,
Oh man,
and your phone is fucked because it doesn't
We-
know what to do.
Your phone would overheat.
man, me and some friends did that to one of our other friends years ago. He used to have the little Nokia box, and then my friend downloaded this app on his smartphone that could send like you pay like $5. You could send like Omar said like 1,000 messages. They blew up this dude's Nokia box, and it would keep vibrating. It didn't have like a silence thing.
Oh my
Vibrating
god.
forever.
The phone kept vibrating. He turned it off, then he turned it on. It was still vibrating.
yeah, because you're gonna get the messages. I mean, I wonder what it was back in the day. Like when you turn your phone on, does it hold the messages until you turn it back on to give them to
No,
you?
you're probably still getting the messages
While
like,
it's like off,
yeah.
and you're just fucked.
But it's 1,000 messages.
yeah, there was a lot of ways to fuck with people back in the day because there wasn't a lot of like methods to stop that sort of thing.
Not at all.
So wait, so before that, what were you talking about? I was trying to remember because I feel like you were talking about. I was talking about. You mentioned like someone mentioned sending 1,000 messages at once or something like that, and right before that you mentioned something.
The message, like, there was a specific message that you could send to other iPhones.
Yeah.
That would, like, cut it off.
It was like power or something, whatever the fuck.
It was something and then, like, something in Arabic.
Something in Arabic. I remember
What? The last part was, like, something in Arabic, and your phone would cut off.
Yeah,
bro.
Like it would just turn it off. You could turn it right back
You
on, no
couldn't-
problem.
yeah.
Or
You couldn't do anything. I couldn't even turn it off. Like I would press everything. Like it wouldn't do shit.
Yeah.
how the fuck do they overlook that? How does that happen?
I don't know, but that shit was a rough day.
Bro, these
Oh,
coders are crazy,
man,
man. These
that
hackers
shit
are
was
crazy.
annoying.
Like, how do you discover something like that?
I do be thinking that, like, why is it Arabic?
Why is it in Arabic?
Why is it?
Hey, what are you trying to say?
I'm saying, why is
just
this the
kidding.
thing that y'all
It was
made cut my
Arabic
phone
for
off?
sure. It was Arabic for sure.
Yeah, it was
For
Arabic.
sure.
Because there's
Arabic.
tons of languages. Well, I wonder why. I mean,
The,
'cause-
the terrorists are fucking shutting down phones like that. bro.
no, because they like it has to be Apple. Apple must have put that in for one reason or another. Like maybe to turn someone's phone off when you need to, or like some
And that's what I'm
government
saying.
shit.
Why is Apple against people that speak Arabic?
I don't know. I don't know. Apple, you have some fucking questions to answer. That's not cool at all.
Why is it a bitten apple?
Yeah,
I
someone
think,
had to get blamed for it. They're like, just Arabic. Make it Arabic. They won't get mad at anybody else.
I think all these big companies have a lot of questions to answer.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
why
they
ain't
do.
they paying taxes and shit?
Oh, yeah.
All that kind of shit.
But
They
if
get
I
away
was
with a
that
lot.
rich, I ain't paying no taxes.
Listen, man, if I was that rich, I'd be like, all right, take a little bit.
Yeah.
Bro, some of these people are mega rich, but like, you know, like I mean, I guess I would try a little bit. Who am I kidding?
No, I would not try.
Yeah, maybe I would try. You wouldn't try to fucking cook your books, bro?
Oh, I would. Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, so you're saying like you don't want to pay taxes?
I don't want to pay taxes.
I feel like I would just do it. I would just pay the tax. I would want to be a Bill Gates type of rich person.
You wouldn't be a billionaire then.
I want to be a good. I want to be
that's
a
not-
good billionaire,
but
bro.
that's
I
not-
want to be like Patagonia guy who sold all his shares and he's
He's
gonna
legit.
fucking fight climate change, bro.
Yeah,
He's a good
but
guy.
he's using that money in different ways. That's
Yeah.
not paying your taxes. That's just like, well, that's not paying your taxes. That's just taking the money and doing like what you want to do with it.
But the thing is that like when you do shit like that, you can funnel it into the right things that benefit
Exactly.
you at the end of the day. You've got
I don't wanna pay
into
for
the
no
right
roads.
charities because like my boy owns this charity and he's gonna invest in me later, so I'm gonna give him this money. He's gonna give me like fucking whatever right back. And
It's gonna build this fucking burlap sack for little kids
Yeah.
in fucking Nepal. But little do they know, my company manufactures burlap sacks. They can use my company, which is under my cousin's name.
Yeah.
And then we can collect the margin from that.
Exactly.
And split it on our own through this fucking shell company that my fucking brother-in-law set up.
That's all
Exactly.
Trump, dude.
That's
That's
how it
all.
works.
That's all these.
That's
fucking
all
super,
Trump.
That's all these super rich people, bro. That's all they do. They just fucking give money to their boys, but under the table through companies, through like the fact that like we're doing it a nice way, right? Look at this, we're donating water.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not even isolated to him too, right? It's like everybody in Congress. It's
Yeah.
Biden, his family too. Like they all fucking do it, bro.
Oh, the government officials are even worse because they can have their opinions mean something. So like
Yeah.
them being swayed, like people are gonna pay top dollar for that sort of thing.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely, man.
And
But,
we
like-
could help people if we wanted to. We could all buy Toms.
Yeah.
We don't want to.
We could
You
all buy
remember that?
Toms.
Bro, I went on the Tom's website the other day just out of curiosity, and they still sell shoes, but like they don't
Yeah.
sell that model of shoe as much anymore. But bro, those things swept the nation.
Bro, they
Bro,
do.
I had a pair, bro. My shit, they would get so smelly. I never wore
Bro,
them with socks.
kids are some
My
nasty
shoe would be
bitches, bro.
smelly,
Sperry's and Toms. Why? And Vans. Why are we out here wearing no fucking socks?
I
And
don't think-
Converse.
No,
Yeah.
I think boat shoes you're not supposed to wear. Like Sperry's not supposed to wear with socks. But the other ones you probably should.
But
Toms
even
used to wear with
Sperry's,
socks.
Sperry's would smell like shit too. Like you can't wear a shoe with no socks and expect that thing to smell good if you're gonna wear it. If you're gonna wear it even more than 5 times.
You can
bro.
wear no-shows, but I mean, no one wants to buy no-show socks.
Yeah, you ever put on no-show socks?
You
Oh
look
my
weird.
Are the
God.
most uncomfortable things.
They're fucking horrible.
Holy
I hate 'em.
shit,
I have a
they're
friend.
awful.
I have a friend who wears only no-show socks.
Yeah, I know you're
I'm
talking
like-
about. I don't know how he
I'm
does
like,
it.
I don't know how you do it, dude. Because like every time I'd wear them, by
'Cause
the time
they're mega no-show.
By the time I get home, the sock is like halfway up my toe, bro.
Ugh.
That shit's already come off. Pretty
Yo,
much.
one quick turn, your sock is off.
Yes, pretty much, bro. You cannot make any sudden movements in no-show socks.
You can't, bro. You can't.
Those are
I'm-
purely fashion statement socks.
And you can't make them thick, so they're always the thinnest ballerina socks you've ever seen in your life. And you put them on, and like y'all said, like they're just gonna end up on your toes, bro.
bro, your feet sweat even just a little bit. Them things are slipping the fuck off.
Oh,
Shit's
my
crazy, bro.
gosh.
Speaking of nasty, ridiculous things, y'all seen this trend going on where I think this has been going on for a while. This isn't a new thing, but I've just been, I don't know. I just thought about it the other day. I saw one of the videos with people, majority white women.
Gotta start with that.
Majority white women, because it's a white person thing. But even if I would have told you, you would have known it already when I explain it. They basically make food on their table, and they act as if this is like a more efficient way to do it. So
Yeah.
like basically, like the video that I saw, the last video I saw, this chick. She gets a jar of peanut butter, right? She grabs the peanut butter, slaps it on the fucking hardwood table, bro. On your dining room table. That's how she slaps it on there. Spreads it all over the entire thing like it's a piece of bread. Puts jelly on half of it or like on a part of it. Puts bananas, puts like sprinkles. All kinds of wild stuff, right? She's
Yeah.
putting all kinds of stuff. It's sticking to this peanut butter. She gets a spatula, scoops it off onto a piece of bread. And she's like, look at this. Isn't this amazing? Isn't that amazing? Like, this is basically like saying this is a fun way to make PB&Js with your friends when they come over.
Yeah.
Like, this is a fun way to present food.
I seen a bitch pour canned cheese, like nacho cheese, on an island.
Yo, how
And
does
be
that
like,
even
yo,
stay?
bro.
I seen someone they made spaghetti on their table. They were eating spaghetti on the table. There's nothing else on the table but the wood.
Have you seen people make drinks in their sink, like jungle juice, and they make it in their sink?
Yo, I
And
don't care how hard you
that's
clean
the best jungle juice.
that. Is it?
That's the best jungle juice.
Gross, bro.
Bro, how do you there's a drain there. There's a drain that you're not going to be able to
Put
clean.
the clog. You put the little
Even
thingy
so,
there.
But it's like,
it's
you know,
so dirty.
It's still dirty.
Liquid. It's got to be physics where like water is coming from inside of the drain out into the thing, and they're kind of mixing. You know?
I'm gonna tell you this:
It
no
has to
matter
be
what they
something
do,
like
that
Yeah.
shit is still dirty.
yeah, it's still dirty no
nasty.
matter what. Yeah.
Don't worry, the alcohol kills all the germs.
Yeah,
yeah.
bro.
That's probably what they think.
People are fucking crazy, bro. Don't put
really think
spaghetti
that.
on your table. Don't put drinks in your
Spaghetti
fucking
on your
sink, dude.
Spaghetti on your table.
Bro,
table.
spaghetti
These
on the
bitches are eating it with forks off the
Yeah.
table.
And they have the nerve to be like, "This is cool, right?
It's cool, right?
This is sick, isn't it?"
Have you seen videos? I saw a video of this white bitch opening like a Frito bag,
White bitch.
opening a Frito bag, pouring in nacho cheese, putting in raw ground. No. Sorry, Frito bag. She empties the Frito bag. She pours raw ground beef into the Frito bag. She seasons it. She boils the Frito bag
What?
in water. Gets out the ground beef. It's fucking ugly as shit. It's like gray looking. She puts in the Frito bag, the ground beef, the Fritos, fucking cheese, and like sauce and shit.
She in prison?
I know.
That's prison food, bro.
Fucking gross.
Just put that thing next to like the fucking whatever they got, the
Oh
heater.
God, I seen a bitch put cereal in a toilet bowl.
Oh my
God.
god! No, that's
I'm trying to remember the video.
that's unacceptable, bro. Under any circumstance,
That
that's
is the-
unacceptable.
That's the far end of the spectrum right there.
That's
I gotta
crazy
find
talk.
it.
How
That's.
can
Oh,
you even
man.
cook could you cook a Frito bag? I would assume that thing would
that
just
makes
burn
it-
right up.
Bro, that makes table spaghetti look really light.
Yeah, table spaghetti is not nearly as bad
In
as fucking
comparison,
a stovetop Frito bags.
This bitch
that
is drinking.
Frito bag is
This
gross.
girl is drinking ice cream out of a toilet.
Oh,
I swear to
God,
you.
throw the whole
and she
bitch
has like
away.
5 straws, and her friends like join her.
Oh my god! Out of that thing, better be like a brand new toilet that you bought from Home Depot.
No, it is not. It is a lived-in toilet.
Oh,
yo,
that's so disturbing.
that was way worse than I thought it was gonna be.
No, absolutely.
I didn't get a good look. I wasn't
brown.
able to zoom in, but let me tell y'all right now, there was a lot of colors in that bowl.
And the chocolate did not help.
It looked like Fruity Pebbles and then chocolate syrup and a bunch of other stuff in there.
Yo.
in a fucking toilet bowl.
In a
fucking
toilet
toilet
bowl.
bowl.
And she's just, and it's filled to the top. It's filled to the brim.
Oh,
She has
Jesus.
a lot of cereal to eat.
I think like these kind of trends are just like emblematic of the kind of shit that like TikTok has kind of pumped out, dude.
Yeah.
It's
like-
all outrage shit. It's
It's-
all to get us to do this.
There's
This is true.
like few different categories, but it all fits into the same 3 like categories. And one of them is ridiculous videos.
Yeah.
And some of them are ridiculous, and you can tell that they're kind of joking, like they're being ironic about it. And some of them are ridiculous, and you can tell they're not kidding at all. Like,
Absolutely.
Like this
Some
is
of them
like-
are dead serious.
Yeah, they had this idea, and they were like, "This is gonna blow me up, dude."
I want to know if there's people watching these and then like watching the Frito video or the table spaghetti, right? And
Absolutely.
and they feel inspired and they start doing it at their own house.
For sure, dude.
I feel like someone does get inspired.
Yeah, I feel like people do this type of shit.
Yeah.
Like, there's a girl out there with a really rich husband who really loves Luke Bryan and Luke Combs, who drives a pickup truck, and she stays at home all day, and she's like, I'm going to give that fucking table spaghetti a go.
Table spaghetti looks good. Add ketchup as a sauce.
Oh, God,
Now, what are you
bro.
doing?
Bro,
you walk
putting
in-
ketchup and spaghetti is a fucking shame.
People do the most horrendous things.
oh my
You
god.
walk in your
Plop out
house-
like a tomato sauce straight out the can and just mix it around.
Bro, you
with
walk
their
in your
hands.
house and your wife has fucking spaghetti all over your island. It's like,
Oh
yo,
my
dinner's
God.
here.
Yo, I'd be heated.
People do
What the fuck is
Bro.
this?
I would be heated.
People do the most atrocious stuff with food. I saw a video before you guys came
Oh,
over that was
man.
like, it was a cooking video and it goes over like levels of cooking. So it gets like an amateur chef, it gets like a chef who's been cooking for many years who's also amateur, and then it gets like a professional chef who's like been in the industry for years, right? So someone who just started cooking, someone who's been cooking for a long time, and then like a professional, and it has to make all the same dish. And this dude, the one who's like the very like just started cooking, this black dude, he's making hot dogs, right? No, not hot dogs, sorry. He's making garlic bread but with hot dog buns.
Okay,
that's kinda fire.
Okay,
And I was like, bro, what are you
I'm kinda with
doing?
it.
You don't
And
like that?
He didn't use any fresh garlic. He used garlic powder.
Oh,
Wait, where the fuck
used-
did he get garlic
listen,
powder
Uh-oh.
from?
listen, he tore the hot dog
you
bread.
never had garlic powder? That shit's banging.
Listen,
No, I'm saying, why did he say in
bro,
his mind, yo, garlic
cooking
powder?
show, bro. Cut some garlic up.
I don't know
please.
why. Listen, so he gets the garlic bread. I mean, no, he gets the hot dog bread, like hot dog buns, right? He smothers mayonnaise on them bitches.
Oh,
He puts on Italian seasoning, and then he also puts on garlic powder. No fresh garlic.
Ew.
He puts them bitches in the air fryer. He heats them on the air fryer.
Dry ass bread,
Bro, and then he microwaves a bunch of butter and he dips them in butter and he's like, this shit's delicious. I'm like, bro, get out of here.
That's some shit that I would do when I was like 14.
Seriously.
When I got home from school early on a Wednesday, and I'm like, I got an hour to kill.
Oh, bro,
Let me
I didn't
make
know,
some garlic
when
bread.
I was that age, I didn't know how to make anything, man. I remember one time I
Yeah.
tried to make myself chocolate chip pancakes when I was 15.
Oh shit!
so hard to do, bro, because pancakes, if you don't do them right, come out tasting like
Oh my god, bro.
death, bro, like chemicals.
I was like, and I put that shit in I put it in a waffle maker because I was like, I realized I was like, I can't do a pancake. Let me try a waffle. I put it in a waffle maker. It fucking comes out. It's like fucking raw. It has fucking it has shells in it. and
Oh
shit,
my
bro.
God.
oh boy, dude.
And I was just so disappointed.
Why's my pancake crunchy?
Getting egg shell in your stuff, in your egg stuff, is the fucking worst.
That's a
man.
rook move, and it sucks.
It's a rook move, dude. You ever see someone fucking crack the egg and do it with one hand?
Yes.
Oh, that's impressive,
Bro,
bro.
I used to know a couple of through a friend of a friend. I used to know a couple of people who went to culinary school, and they were both really good cooks. And I saw him doing that shit just like egg after egg, bro. I was like, this is amazing. Yeah, like it's no problem.
Man,
Crack
my
it
mom
open
could
with one
do
hand
that.
and break it with the other two. That's the fingers.
It's impressive.
Your mom could do that?
My mom could do that.
There we go. That's a chef right there, dude.
I absolutely cannot do that. I'm
I
very,
cannot do
very careful when I crack my eggs because I don't want shells to get in the shit.
I'm so bad with cooking, bro. There needs to be a better way to teach me how to cook.
Bro, just start with simple shit.
I need even
Yeah,
more
man.
detailed YouTube videos.
I'm not gonna lie. If egg is in the ingredients, I don't make it.
Yeah,
Eggs
too
in the
complicated.
ingredients don't make it.
You don't
too
like egg?
complicated.
Egg is a tough one, bro, because it's delicate because it cooks so
Exactly.
quickly. So like you got to take it off. You got to do everything just the right way, or you can fuck it up.
And if you have it on too long, that bitch will be dry as fuck.
it also-
Oh, nothing's worse
It
than a
also
dry
depends
ass
on what
egg.
you want to make too. Like some shit's just easier. Like, all right, what's something you want to make that you haven't made?
Oh man,
Go.
I
Give
don't
me a
even-
recipe or whatever. It can be
Oh.
simple or whatever.
like a banging ass gumbo.
You want to make a gumbo?
that's- Banging ass gumbo.
That's tough.
Gumbo's
That's
a-
what I'm saying, bro.
gumbo's
Those
a
kind of
little bit-
soups are hard to make.
Gumbo's a little bit of a tougher one, but to make it easier, you could start by like they sell like the frozen base.
Yeah.
You could buy the base
Just like the
frozen.
broth?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's pretty
The
much just
roux.
like the broth, right?
Is that what it's called?
Rue.
The roux. It's like a frozen base. So the roux base, you buy it frozen, and you basically put it like the frozen block in a fucking pot, and then season it up some more, right? And then you add in all your seafood, boil it in the seafood, add in all the veggies and shit, boil
Yeah.
the veggies in there.
What
and
is
boom, that's your
is that
gumbo.
just fat? Is that just like a
the roux? I think it's like
Bro,
it's
like fat
it's
and
broth
seasoning and
and
a-
seasoning. It's a lot.
like
bro.
broth and seasoning and shit, and like the roux itself. You could make it homemade too. You could definitely do that. It's just a little bit more difficult.
It's
but
hard.
I
It's,
don't think about soup now, bro.
it's always good.
God, I love soup.
I'm telling you, bro, the roux is like you will spend most of your time making the roux out of anything in the
Yeah,
gumbo.
it takes hours. If you were to make the roux homemade,
Yeah.
it would take hours. But if you just buy it, the base gumbo, you can make the gumbo in less than an hour 30 minutes.
And if you
2
make
hours.
it, if you make it one time, you're good for life because you can just keep freezing it and reusing it.
Wait,
The roux, like you just get a little bit of it and just pour it out, and you'll be fine. I swear to God.
what the fuck is roux? Hold
It's
on.
magic.
Now I'm not understanding. So you have excess at the end of it.
You can if you want.
yeah.
If
Wait.
you use a lot of it,
So
but
it's
you
a,
can
it's a
add more
block of
stuff.
something that you're adding to broth, right?
Imagine
so
just a
you could
block
cut
of-
a sliver off, or you could throw the whole thing in there.
Imagine it being a block of broth itself. It's
Yeah.
pretty much just a block of Cajun broth.
But wouldn't you use
for-
it all
for
in one
gumbo.
go
You could.
if you want it to be super flavorful or something?
Yes.
Yeah, but you can cut it.
I see. I
It
see.
also
I
depends
see.
how much gumbo you want to make.
What my mom does is she uses like she freezes like probably half of it and just reuses it and like just puts water in it and then eventually she'll like make more. But you know it'll last you a
Just
minute.
keeps diluting it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gumbo's a good one. It's not as intimidating as like something that, like Gio said, has egg or fucking
Like an omelet?
or something like
I
pork
damn near
with
burned
pork
my
make
apartment
A
down.
souffle.
Yeah,
There's
the
something-
souffle.
That's
one
hard
of
to
the most
make.
difficult culinary things to fucking make.
Yeah,
Hell
that's
no.
that's a toughie. Or like something like that requires expensive like
Oh,
base
fuck
components,
that,
like
man.
king crab legs or something like that.
Oh, hell
I would
no.
want to do it, but I'm like, if I fuck these up, you know, how mad I'm gonna be at myself when I'm looking at these shitty crab legs that I made,
You just spent $150 on crab legs.
I'd
and
be
they're
so
fucking
angry.
rubbery as shit.
or a lobster, dude. Ooh, I would love to make like a stuffed lobster.
Lobster's actually not that expensive. You can get the tails for about $8, $8 or $9 each.
That's not bad
Or get
at
some
all.
imitation.
And a person would need like just
Not
one.
the same.
I would do imitate, bro. I recently got a lobster bisque from Walmart, so you know there's not really lobster in it. Well, you
No.
know what's funny? So I got this bisque, right? It is like a lobster bisque. Like it tastes like it, and they have little tiny pieces of lobster in it. So you could tell that they got a
Aw.
piece of lobster, bro. And they got a razor, and they cut it about as thin as they possibly could.
Thinly sliced it.
And they threw like 5 of them in there.
And they're like, let's thinly slice it for these pobres.
Yeah,
bro.
and they're
Just
like,
fucking-
"That's lobster bisque, $5." but so it's not really like high end like lobster bisque, but it tastes good. I've been getting it and like eating sandwiches and dipping it in there, and it's pretty fucking solid. But I'm like, that's hilarious. Like some cheaply made lobster.
That sounds fucking good, man. Something I want to make. I want to make turkey. But making a whole fucking turkey just seems like a huge fucking like
you fuck with turkey?
undertaking. Usually no, but recently I had turkey at a friend's house, and it was just amazingly good. And I was like, I've never had turkey this good.
Turkey's got to be disgustingly moist, bro.
Yes,
Or I'm not with
it's
it.
horrible.
Yeah, I need that thing leaking, dude.
And once
I'm
again,
touching it.
if you fuck up, it's expensive.
It is expensive.
Yeah, man.
And it's a lot of work.
It's big as shit. You got to do a lot of work.
You think midway through that turkey fuck up, you're like, bro, I fucked this up. What have I done?
I fucked up a
I'm
whole
3 hours in and I fucked this
I gotta
up.
cancel the party.
a whole turkey. You fuck up a whole turkey.
Are turkeys expensive?
They're like
They're a
30,
little
40
pricey.
bucks, bro.
All right, that's not cheap. That's not
It's
cheap.
not cheap.
You can get them cheap sometimes, but most of the time they're 30, 40 bucks for a fucking turkey.
Just
But it's
big
a lot
old
of
turkeys.
meat. It's a lot of meat. But only if you fuck up, you're like, damn, I wasted all this time on this fucking turkey.
That's a rough few months for those birds, huh?
Oh, God.
No, actually,
Oh, man.
turkey season's probably year round, bro. They're probably fucking cutting them up and shit all year
Yeah.
round, harvesting them and piling them up in a freezer.
Shooting
And
those motherfuckers.
then I wonder how they do kill those animals.
Turkeys?
Strangle them.
Yeah, like
There's a guy who goes in. He's in charge of strangling.
he's wearing like a leather jacket. He's wearing like all black and like fucking Doc Martens, and he comes in with like gloves,
A leather mask.
Fingerless gloves.
yeah, fingerless gloves, and like a skull mask.
You can just see the mouth hole and the eye holes.
Yeah.
And he just fucking
He's an executioner. He just comes in and fucking murders turkeys all
chokes
day.
turkeys.
Bro, people who work that job, they gotta go home at night and not even know what to think of themselves. It's gotta fuck your morality up.
The first week they're probably just like, oh man. Then they get over it, bro.
They just
done
hear
with these
turkey
hands.
noises. They just hear turkeys in their dreams.
I wake up screaming in the middle of the night.
Oh my god.
What was it, honey? What was it? You okay? It was a bad dream.
Man, generations of turkeys just gone.
Yeah, bro.
This one man.
Bro,
strangling
turkeys,
them.
children's, or like cows, bro. Cows get it. Cows might get it the worst because they
They
get them
do,
pregnant.
yeah.
They get all the like chemicals of like feeling like a mother
man.
and like motherly instincts, and then they're like, come over here. We're either gonna murder you or raise you just to do this exactly.
We
same
snatch
thing
your
over
baby
again.
cows and then we fucking stick you in a fucking machine suspended above air that milks the shit out of you.
Crazy
Yeah.
shit, dude.
And if you're lucky, you get to watch your kids die.
Bro, that's some shit. That's some shit, bro. Like that looks like a fucking ridiculous dystopian future. Like some
shit.
animal hooked up to a machine, it's just and there's like fucking smoke coming out of it and
It
stuff.
does. Who would have thought
crazy.
we'd get here at this point?
Yeah,
Like we'd get to the point where we need to have a machine.
it's too many people. We all
many
gotta start
people, bro.
farming at home, guys. They gotta start sending like DVDs out to everybody, like how to farm at home, farming for dummies. So we just all gotta like figure this out,
this
guys.
gets
Everybody
back
has their
to-
own cow.
Yeah, we need to start raising cattle. Yeah, you gotta feel bad for this thing.
It's back to us losing all of our skills, man. We can't start fires. We don't know how to raise livestock. We don't know how to grow shit.
We would truly be fucked if zombies came and fucked everything. We really,
Yeah.
really would. Like nothing functions on its own, and there's just so many people that we can't all feed ourselves. So like everything's just automated. Everything's machine
Imagine
done.
that
How
zombie
would you do
apocalypse. You are a software engineer. Zombie apocalypse starts. You don't know how to start no fires. All you know how to do is play StarCraft and fucking code.
this? Yeah, it's fucking coding and shit. Does anybody have a browser that they need secured? Anybody?
There's no more electricity.
There's no more electricity, bro. Everyone, yeah. I always wonder what would happen with that. Like, if there was a zombie apocalypse, everything would just shut down, right? We would just be like back
Everything
in
would
Western
shut down.
time.
Well, absolutely,
There'd be no
because-
TV because those things don't operate on their own.
Yes, there needs to be somebody to run all the fucking power grids and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
And
Yeah.
if a zombie breaks in the studio, that motherfucker getting ate.
You just leave that bitch running
yeah.
for as long as it has the capacity to
Look
keep
at what
running.
Omar's main issue is. In the zombie apocalypse, is somebody running the TVs.
I didn't watch the last of the
I
last.
need my Netflix.
I have to finish Snowfall. I'm on. I need to. I gotta watch Breaking Bad for one last time
Before I
All time's
die,
sake.
I
Oh
have
my
to
God.
rewatch it.
Yeah, like
That's a good question. I wonder if like the streaming services would go down.
Yeah, like
But
and I always
power would
thought,
go
like,
away.
Would they go away immediately, or would they, or when
Bro,
everyone's
of
leaving
course.
and they're like, guys, zombie apocalypse, we gotta go. Guys,
Shut everything down.
Yeah, everything is done,
Bro,
guys.
as soon as the
Work
power,
is not
when the
existent.
power goes, everything goes.
Yeah.
Power is gone. There's no more internet.
So you think they just shut a switch before they leave, or
I
you
think
think they just
somebody
let that bitch run?
Absolutely, they'd probably let it run for as long as it can, but then it's eventually it's gonna fizzle out.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Everything's done for, dude. And it's
Damn,
gonna be like
that
Morse. It's gonna be like Last of Us. We gotta do Morse code to each other using just bullshit old like ham. Is that what they're called?
I don't even.
Ham radios, the ones that
Yeah, the ham radios.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the truckers use.
Ham
I was watching the
radios, man.
second episode and I was like, damn, imagine like just no entertainment ever again.
Yeah,
Besides like
books.
records.
Yeah, books and records.
But that's it.
What a
No
crazy
movies.
life too. Like they were basically talking to each other through Morse code,
Yeah.
and like you got to find out like, damn, my fucking girl died or something like that.
Bro,
or like
think about
my
that,
cousin died in another state, like, and I just found out via Morse code.
even if you find out,
Yeah.
like that's like you got to live the rest of your
Death-
life just like damn.
In the world, given that the world they're in, death is probably just such a regular part of like. You just have to
Yeah.
the world is probably so based around survival that like as soon as someone dies, you can't stand around and grieve because you're
Yeah.
gonna die if you do too.
You probably
know
got
what I mean?
that. This is the end though, where you got that one person where you're like, bro, not this dude. Please, not this dude. And then one day you find out they died, and you're like, oh god damn it, what's the point now?
Yo, that's the only world where I would be like begging to be a cop. That's the only world.
Oh yeah, the cops were running shit over
the
there.
cops are cool,
Bro, this The Last of Us is a very interesting take on zombie apocalypse because the government basically people start revolting, right? I'm sure in the beginning of it because I'm sure they need like supplies and the government only has so much. So they're like, everybody settle down, and eventually it gets violent. And now the government just has them cracked down. They're like just workers.
Yeah, they have them in quarantine.
They have them like in
zones.
prisons.
They
They
have
were
them
much.
burning
working
other
shit.
people.
Yeah,
They were burning humans.
That
Yeah,
shit's
yeah,
crazy.
they were burning all the dead humans, bro.
Yeah, you got to be a cop, bro. You got to
I'll
be
be a
a
cop.
crooked cop. You got any cigarettes for me?
Right, selling drugs to
And
all the
then
fucking
smoking
poor
weeks.
people in the fucking quarantine zone.
Yeah, dude. That
I would
fucking,
for sure be a cop, bro. I'd be a nice little cop though.
you'd be
I
a
would-
nice cop.
Yeah,
You'd help out some people.
I'd help some people out.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
abuse your power.
No. I mean, head every once in a while. It's not bad.
That's what you
Yeah,
said.
every once in a while. That's a good note to end on. Head every once in a while.
Use
is
your
not
powers
bad.
sometimes if you can.
All right, thanks
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Bye.